Has AI image generation got that good that I'm now going to have to close down my photography studio? This is Taylor Bay Studios, my photography and videography studio, and it's my pride and joy. We've worked with over 1,500 brands and businesses to date, bringing their vision to life, and it's been an amazing ride. Then in November 2022 is when we all first heard the words that changed everything.
ChatGPT.
Now fast forward to today, July 2025, and we now have ChatGPT, Gemini, Midjourney, Adobe Firefly, and many other AI image generators. These are all able to now create incredible professional images. So where does this leave us? Me, the photography studio, you, the photographers, and other studio owners? Well, today I think you're going to be shocked, and in a really good way. Over the past 2 years, I've been dedicating hours and hours each week, intensely learning how to use these very AI tools that people say will take our jobs. And you won't believe what I found. I'm going to show you a real-world client photo shoot. It would normally cost me hundreds of pounds in setup costs, many days in work, getting the planning sorted and the editing. Instead, I've achieved it in one afternoon. I'm going to share with you the 5 key steps that I've used to do this. And by the end of the video, you'll feel really great about things moving forward. Number 1 is visual reference. You're going to need a visual reference image to make this process work. The good news is it's actually really easy to find them. How I start this is by first discussing things with the client, what visual result that they will want achieved. What I've done is hopped on Pinterest. This is a great place for visual examples. I've chosen some examples that fit the results that we have discussed. After getting their confirmation on this, it's time to start making the whole process come to life. We need to recreate the background that the client has confirmed and then get the same look. We can't use the same image. So now our job is to recreate this image as close as we can get to the first reference image. The tool we're going to use to achieve this is Adobe Firefly. Opening this up, you want to go into the text to image section. Then to choose some specific options that will greatly increase our chances of getting an image which matches. First, let's select photo instead of art because it's a photo that we want to create. Then we simply load in the reference image as a composition and a style reference, choosing to push up the strength sliders to the max. Now, what we're essentially doing here is actually telling Adobe Firefly that this is the look we want to achieve. We want this composition or the angle, and we want this style for the image to be generated in. Now, finally, we need a good prompt. The best way to ensure a good result here is to just say what you see in the image. Just describe what you see like this, and then it's going to figure out the best results. We now have 4 generated images to choose from. Now, some are better than others, and I think this one is what I will choose. It's the closest to the reference image that we agreed upon. In step 3, we need to remove distractions. Now we've got the background that we want, we just need to simply remove the distractions from it. We can do this using the lasso tool inside Photoshop, and then just highlighting around the area and creating a selection of the distraction that we want to remove. When we've done that, we can use Generative AI to simply just press remove and get rid of this from the image. And as you can see, it does a really amazing job. Step 4, it's time to actually photograph the product. We need to take some photos of the product to match the scene. The 2 key things that we're looking for here is to get the angle and the lighting correct. You want to try and use a color similar to the one that's in the background image if you can, to get a similar tone. Now this really helps, but it's not essential, as you will see very soon in the video. There is an amazing tool which takes care of all of this for you, and you're going to love it. Look at the angle of the background images and shoot the same angles. The trick here is to try and keep things simple. So flat lay angle straight down, straight on, and straight side on are probably the easiest angles to use when doing this technique, though there is a way to make every angle work every time. Now, for those watching this video that actually want me to go into more detail on the process, there is good news. I filmed a whole video on this showing you exactly how to do this in more detail. It also deals with any problems that you may face along the way and exactly how to fix them. If this is something that you're interested in, check that out at the end of the video. So lighting is essential, especially for shadows. I look here at the background photo to ensure that everything matches with the lighting, and then I recreate a very similar shadow based on the perspective of the photo that I take. Now, step 5, the final step, is to add the product to the background. It's time to seamlessly blend this all together now by adding your images to your background in Photoshop. First, I'm going to select the subject and remove the background so that we can just drop this simply on to the background that we're using. Here's the problem though. If things don't look quite right, you can fix this using that amazing tool that I spoke about earlier. This tool is found in the Neural Filter section and it's called Harmonize. Choose the background to match your image to, and then it will blend the tone and the color together with your background, and you can see this gives you amazing results. Adobe Firefly today has been the ultimate working partner for me in this process, saving me time, saving money, and making the whole process easier. I've experienced that using AI in the right way can provide us with so many benefits, and it can fix some really annoying problems that we experience. But that is my experience, right? What do you actually think about it? I'd actually like to know the experiences that you've had using AI in your workflow, or maybe this is your first time. And if it is, tell me if you're excited about using it in the future. If you want to check out that in-depth video, the deep dive into each step to show you the exact process in detail, you can check that out round about here somewhere right now.